Good morning, Internet friends. How is everyone today? I thought I'd start out with my sunflowers. Look how sad they are. Oh, Carl the squirrel, he was just munching away like a little maniac. Look at that. Oh my goodness gracious. Look at that. Oh, Carl, 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 Carl. Look at that. Oh, my goodness gracious. But, we'll step back here. At least the green part of the sunflower doesn't look too bad, right? Just the little flower part is sad. So back up here and hopefully I don't fall. Let's start over here with the green beans. Or I guess we already started with the sunflowers. Let's move on to the green beans. All right, well, my green beans started making green beans. Look at that. There's one there. Look at that. Ooh. There might be, oh, there's another one. Do you see that there? Starting to produce. I planted these seeds about June 5th, I think. And I planted peas at the same time. Well, the peas already produced and I already ripped those out. That's what all that nakedness is down there. I had peas there. And now the beans are starting to flower. I think I over-fertilized the beans. And then what I did was I flooded them with a bunch of water and washed out all that fertilizer. And now they're starting to make me some little beans. And guess what I want to make? I want to make some dilly beans. I love dilly beans. Look at the beautiful flowers. Okay, here's my tomatoes. Look at these guys. This is wonderful. My problem with some of these is that they keep splitting. We didn't have any rain. I don't know why this split. Kind of annoying. But it's just that those little guys that are splitting. It's not the big ones. Oh, there's Phyllis. Hi, Phyllis. Good morning. Do you see Phyllis over there? Let's see how she is. Hi, Phyllis. She's on the fence. Right. Let's see if my finger will. There she is. Do you see her right there? Good morning, Phyllis. How are you, my love bug? Hi, Phyllis. I love you. Hi, baby girl. See that? She's getting closer to me. How about that? Can you see her? Let's see if I can expand a little bit. I want to zoom in. Hi, Phyllis. Phyllis is probably, let's see, about 8 feet from me. So yesterday I used my Nikon and I got some better pictures of her, and then I looked her up in a book, and she's very likely what's called a Cassian finch, or Cassian finch or something like that. From the book, it said it's not normal for this kind of finch to be in the suburbs where I'm at. They're usually in a forested area. But I'm not going to complain. I love Phyllis. She's beautiful. I love you, Phyllis. Are you beautiful, honey? There she is. Can you see her right there? She kind of blends in. Hi, Phyllis. What's the pretty girl doing? Hi, baby girl. I left some mayo on the fence. That's what she's working on. The mayo is shaped like birdseed, though. How's your mayonnaise? Do you like mayonnaise? Mayonnaise is yummy, isn't it? Especially the egg-free stuff. Hi, pretty girl. So I put birdseed along the fence yesterday. Hi, Phyllis. We'll see if I can get closer to her without her running away. Let's see if I get a... There we go. Oh, let's see. She moved down a little bit. Nope, she didn't move down. Hi, Phyllis. I love you, Phyllis. Uh-oh, don't run away, Phyllis. It's okay, pretty girl. Come here. Come on, pretty girl. Phyllis, it's okay. All right, so you know with, see, she's working on the seeds. She's hungry today. With some animals, you know, if you get too close, they start to get nervous and back away. And then if you stop moving towards them, they'll stop too. And some animals you can back up and they'll relax. But with Phyllis, once she gets nervous, if I keep moving with her forward or backwards, she still gets nervous and she still wants to retreat. So I just have to hold still, which is pretty cool. Look at her. Isn't she just the neatest thing? Excuse my retard ropes there. Sorry about that. The fence posts are old and broken and they need to be replaced, but our soil is an old riverbed and it's full of giant rocks. And I mean, you go down an inch and it's just so hard to dig a hole. Look at Phyllis. Isn't she beautiful? Hi, Phyllis. And so we just avoid it. And the last fella, the north side of our fence, or north side of the yard, we had the fence replaced, and we told the fella how hard it was to dig the hole for the posts, and there was two of them. We hired two of them to come out, and that guy was swearing up a storm. He was so angry. You know, I guess he didn't take us seriously how rocky the dirt was, and it took him a couple days to put the fence in, and you know, it's not that much fence. Let's see how much. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 panels, about 8 feet long. So probably like 42 feet, you know. Hi, Phyllis. See, I haven't moved backwards or forwards. See, she's just becoming a little more comfortable and can come towards me. Hi, Phyllis. Does Phyllis love mayonnaise? Say, I love mayonnaise. Finches for mayonnaise. Let's see. What's she doing there? Let's see if I can move forward. Oh. And there she goes to say, oh, that scared me. The mail lady scared me. Come back, Phyllis. I love you. So if I hold still, then she's going to, well, we'll see what she's going to do. I've entered into her comfort zone. Her discomfort zone, I guess you could call it, huh? Hi, Phyllis. Phyllis, can we be friends, huh? Can we be friends? I love you. Do you love me back? Is this a one-sided thing, huh? Is this a one-sided relationship? Let's see if I can talk to her. You know, actually, I was whistling this morning, and that's probably why she came into the yard. Let's see here. Try not to... Oh. Where'd she go? There she is. Try not to hurt your ears, my loud whistling. Phyllis, what are you doing? You're silly. You just got your wiggle britches on, huh? Hey, Phyllis. Isn't she kind of a fatty? Yeah, Phyllis, you're kind of a fatty, honey. You're just a little butterball. I'm gonna have to put a ruler on the fence so that we can... Uh-oh. She's gone. Where'd you go, Phyllis? You went down. Aw, Phyllis, you abandoned me. My heart is broken. Oh, Phyllis. Anyway, I'm gonna put a ruler on the fence, or a tape measure or something, so when she comes, then we can estimate how big she is. I can't tell how big she is. I don't know how long or wide anything is on the fence. All right, let me show you my tomatoes. We were talking about tomatoes before Phyllis showed up and joined the party. Right, here's my tomatoes. These are, and I call them tomatoes. I'm just calling them tomatoes because I can. This is 11 plants all smashed in together. I saw a YouTube video where the guy said to take off the little branches that would form. Let me see if I can find. Okay, so. Oh, here we go. Okay, do you see how there's this one here? We'll call this number 1, number 2, and number 3, right? And he said that when they're, smaller, much smaller than this, obviously, if you take this little one out here, we'll call this like an armpit, growth. If you take that out, then the plant will grow up instead of out. And so that's what I did. And it said that you can cram a bunch of plants or tomato plants into a smaller area. And so far it looks pretty good. And then the other day I went and I don't know if you can see this. I went and it was probably last week. I went and I cleaned out all the dead stuff. I didn't prune it initially. You know, you see how much that is? That's probably at least a good foot. But I think I probably pruned them like a couple inches, and initially when they were growing, and then last week I went and took off all the dead growth. And they look like they're doing great. Look at that. Look at my beautiful tomatoes. Aren't these just fantastic? I'm just so excited how well they turned out. You never know, because I started these from seed. Oh, look at this. I think this is like some sort of a mold or something. So I'll have to go through and with my scissors or pruning shears or something and cut that off. I'm not sure if this affects the health of the plant or not, but it doesn't look good. Oh, look at this one here. It doesn't look very happy, does it? Oh, bugger. That's all right. Oh, so the other day I was over here and there was a green tomato on the ground and looked like something was trying to eat it and decided it was gross. Spit it out. Might have been the dog. Who knows? Or the cat. Look at this tomato plant over here. And this one here, it doesn't have a whole lot of leaves on it because they took off all the dead growth. And don't really have a lot of flowers. We have some flowers over here. We have some flowers up here. Let's see where we have any more flowers. Oh, darn it. See, that's starting to turn yellow right there. So we're going to have to prune that back. We've got some flowers here, but those don't look very, oops, right here. Doesn't look very happy. And then we're getting some of those white dots. Got a little more new growth right here. And then look at that. That just blows my mind. I don't know what that is. I didn't even bother to look it up. But this is how high this plant is growing. Oops. This is up here, so that's probably like almost 6 feet high. If it was stretched out, it'd be more than 6 feet. Oh my gosh, you guys, you know what I did the other day? I'm shifting gears here, so I do not tell my husband. I turned on the water and I forgot about it, and it was on for like about, I don't know, it was on overnight. I woke up and opened up my bedroom window and I was like, oh my gosh, what is that sound? Oh, that's the water. I forgot to turn it off. So the plant's got a nice little drink of water. Nice big drink of water. And here's my peppers. I do not know what to do with these. I should look up and see. This is the mystery pepper I got from the store. And then this one here is supposed to be, I think, like a red pepper. We only got, when I got it, it had one pepper on it. And then that one over there, I don't know what it is. I don't think it had a pepper on it when I bought it. And then behind it, you see that pink stuff back there. I think those are beets. I just put those there the other day. I grew those from seed, gosh, about a month ago. And then I put some, I believe this right here is Swiss chard. I put some right there. I planted those with those little, gosh, what do you call those little things? You know, you rehydrate. They're for seeds. Anyway, and then I put, we'll see how that grows. You know, it's starting to get cooler, and beets and chard, they don't like the 90-degree weather. They prefer the cooler weather. And out here in the Northwest, we have pretty mild weather until about I don't know, like November-ish. So anyway, I don't know if I mentioned this in one of my videos. I planted seeds along my soaker lines instead of, I initially wanted to do them straight lines, but that's kind of dumb. The plant's got to be watered. I mean, unless they're big, but if they're seeds, they need to be directly watered a little better, I guess. So when they come up, they're going to look kind of funny because they'll be crooked, and then when they fill in, it will look fine. So Here's my butternut squash. Look at the beautiful flowers. I don't see, let's see here. This is I think this one might be a male. That's a male flower. Another male flower over there. That's 3 male flowers. That's a male flower. That's 4 male flowers. There's 2 more flowers over here. Let's see what these are. That is a male. They're all male. 3 more. Yep, they're all male flowers. Well, I don't know what to do with that. I think we got to figure out what it needs. It probably just needs to be watered. Oh boy, and then look at this guy over here. This is the crookneck, and all those leaves, well, they look terrible. They're gonna have to rip that one out, darn it. And then this is a cayenne. Oh, we have a little pepper over here. Where is it? See right here, a little cayenne pepper. I probably got about, from this bush, maybe 10. And that's about it. I don't know, it's turning yellow. I don't know if that's just normal for that plant. I don't know anything about it. If they just die off and come back, or if I just have to rip it out and start over. I have another cayenne over here too. Let's look and see what this guy is doing. Oh, you know what? I think maybe that cayenne might be unhappy because it's getting too much light. Who knows, or too much heat. This thing doesn't have anything on it though. I picked off all the peppers. They're sitting on the patio to dry in the sun. All right, so here's this is called a Juliet tomato, and I will never get this one again. These tomatoes are dry. Can you imagine a dry tomato? It's just the weirdest thing. So I have them I cut them up and I put them in the food dehydrator. I'm gonna grind them up. Let's see what sort of fantastic recipes I can come up with. So here's some beautiful flowers though, but it's just it grows a lot of tomatoes. Isn't that beautiful? Plants are so fun. If you don't have friends, plants will be your friends. They don't complain. They're never late. They don't eat too much. They don't say anything embarrassing. They don't tell you how fat you look in those jeans. Plants are great. All right, so here's this is my acorn squash. Something came and took a bite out of it. It's a little mouth that did that, so hard to say what it was. Might have been the dog. Might have been the squirrel. And then this is a zucchini right here, and gosh darn it, look at that. We got moldy leaves, that's not good. But we have a little zucchini friend here. Hey there, dude. But this looks all nice and happy right there. We have one here that was a failed zucchini. Let's see if, we got another little guy right there. You see him right here? Oops, my finger's right there. Let's see, here's another zucchini plant. We have this guy's not growing very fast. Usually they double in size every day. And then there's another zucchini. Yay. And then okay, let me step back here. Look at this tomato plant. This is one tomato plant in this variety. I crammed 11 together in a row. Whoops. So thank goodness for the corn to hold it up. So I had some beans in a pot. I don't know if you can even decipher through this train wreck. This is called autistic gardening or ADD gardening, whatever works best. So I had 2 bean plants that I had in pots, and I put them in the ground, and I wound them up with the corn. There's one over here, and then let's see if we can see another one over here. See, here's the bean plant. The leaves don't look very happy, but there's a little bean. There's a little bean. And then the other bean plant, here's some leaves from it. So we'll see if I can find any beans to pick. Oh, what's this? That looks really sad right there, whatever that is. I think I might have picked a bean off of there. Then I planted some seeds over in this bed. We'll see what happens. And then right here, I planted some beefsteak tomato seeds. I haven't grown those or in the ground. I started them in pots and then transplanted them. And then if you see all these little divots here, that is a little animal walking in there. Catch my cat walking in here. Little monster. And I think there's probably a cat walking in the bed. Silly kitty. Let's look over here. Ooh, we have a zucchini hiding under here. Look at this. Dun, 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 dun. Do you see it right there? The zucchini. See, that's how. Oops. Oh, great. I just stabbed it with my finger. My fingernail, dang it. Oh, wow. Look at this one here. See, look how this two plants right there. Pretty bushy and beautiful. And I don't know if you saw my other video that I gave the garden a haircut. And look at this. This how many leaves, stems I cut off. And then we have a zucchini here. Do we have any more zucchini hiding? Oh, there's one here. There's one there. That definitely was a bonus. You never know. I was planning on ripping those out, so I'm excited. So let's go back over here. So my little friend, look at this. It just doesn't look happy at all, does it? The little leaves are moldy. That thing got chomped on. That was my only acorn squash, and somebody bit it. Gosh darn it. I don't know. Does this look like happy new growth? I guess we kind of got some growth going on here. It's not hurting anything by being there, so, but it just kind of grains at me, it's kind of irritating because it looks so sad and pathetic. Oh well. And then this one here, I have to come back and cut off all those moldy leaves, but I think I'll wait a little bit until they turn yellow. I don't know how much or how many leaves they need for photosynthesis. And then I got those are my beautiful zucchini over there, and they've got some moldy leaves. I saw in a internet video or YouTube video that I need to spray milk on the leaves. I'm like, no, not spraying any milk on leaves. That's for me to drink. All right, internet friends. Oh, we didn't even pay attention to see if Phyllis came back. Phyllis, where are you? Phyllis! Like that. She's abandoned me. Do you hear all the birds over there? Oh, Phyllis, where are you? Let's see if, when you don't have any human friends, I put this little thing down here so I can catch all the seeds or whatever I drop. And so I have some seeds in my hand. Oh, there was a bird in the yard. It just flew away. All right. Phyllis! They just keep flying. They're ignoring me. Little snobs. You guys are snobs. You guys are snobs. It's like my mom has to tie a stake around my neck to make the dog play with me, right? So I put the seeds up there. And Phyllis will come and play with me. She doesn't care about me at all. And then I'll put some seeds whoops, I'm making a mess. Then I put a few of the seeds up here on the top. Make it worth her while, right? And then the squirrel, he likes the sunflower seeds. What is that? All right. And that's neat. Look at this. The fungus among us growing on my thing. Some people, they peel this stuff off and they sell it. You can buy this stuff in those crap stores. Anyway, let's see here. Phyllis, where are you? Where's my pretty girl? Uh-oh, somebody came out through the dog door. Or in. Oh, speaking of dog doors, my cat knows how to use the doggy door. So if he's not in his room, he has a laundry room, and his laundry room is about the size of my kitchen, which is pretty big. He has a very big room. It's probably like a 10 by 10 room. It's a rectangle, it's not a square, so I don't know the exact measurements. But that's where the cat lives, and he's got his litter box. He's got things of water, food, treats, beds, things to do. And if he doesn't sleep in his bedroom, then he tries to sleep on my head. So he has to be locked up at night. So the other night I forgot to put him to bed, and he came out through the dog door, and he's out here crying. Ooh, this is a long video, 25 minutes, huh? All right. So the other day, I'm going to shift gears here. We're going to talk about hummingbirds. The other day there was a hummingbird that was, where was it? Oh, there were just like, I think it might have been the same hummingbird, might have been two different hummingbirds. But I came outside and I saw the hummingbird, and then it hovered at the top of my arborvitae and it yelled at me. I've never been yelled at by a hummingbird. I yelled at by a hummingbird. How about that? And then it left and it came back and it still saw me. And, the hummingbirds, as long as you hold still, they'll ignore you. But, when I see the hummingbird, I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta get a picture of that. And, quickly moving to get the camera, and it runs away. So anyway, so the hummingbird was over here on this tree, and I was standing over here in this corner. And so I held still and was trying to get some pictures of it. You see that? Just the bird flew right in front of me. Let's see if they'll go over here. Oh, I guess not. They ignore me, the snobs. Anyway, so, it sounds like when it comes next to your head, it is just the most unnerving thing, and it sounds like a really big bug, like a hornet or a wasp. Yeah, I don't like those kind of bugs near my head. So I flinch, and every time I flinch, the bird jumps and runs away. So much for that. Anyway, but they're really neat. The hummingbirds are really neat. It's just so neat to see them perch. I've never seen a hummingbird perch. Well, I don't know a lot about hummingbirds other than just, fiddling around out here. But anywho, all right, well, I think that'll about wrap up our day. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope that you all have a wonderful and blessed day. God bless you all. Take care.